This short video, I'm going to talk about equations of a circle. Now, before we get started, if you want to learn equation of a circle, you must at least learn what does it mean by midpoint equation and the distance equations, and also the third one is actually called Pythagoras. So these are the three math skills that you must have prior to the learning of equation of a circle. So let's get started. So on your piece of paper, on a piece of paper of yours, I want you to draw a circle of roughly 6 centimeters that look like this, and then with an axis pass through the center of the circle. You may set the radius to 6 centimeters, the best. For this topic, you are required to actually do it while you're watching this video. You may pause this video halfway, and then the radius of the circle R will be actually 6 cm, and it will form this circle. Any point around the circumference of the circle will be always 6 centimeters. So here will be 6 unit from the center, 6, 0, and then coordinate here will be 0, 6, 0, 6, and then on the left hand side will be -6, 0, and down here will be actually 0, -6. So you get the idea. It's always 6 centimeters because that's the radius. So any other point between here, I will call it as X and Y, okay, along this line. Now, the concept of how you use Pythagoras is that if I drop a perpendicular line from this X and Y coordinate, so it touches the X and Y axis, and therefore I will get a coordinate here from origin is X, here to origin is Y. So this is the height, vertical height, and I will form a right angle triangle. Therefore, the equation, okay, will be X squared plus Y squared equals to R squared, which is the radius, okay. So I hope it's clear for now. Now, moving on forward, that's the basic, the fundamental. The first thing that you must understand is from a circle and Pythagoras. Now, next thing would be draw the same circle, but now do not do it on the center, somewhere around other places. I'll do a second quadrant here. Radius, again, 6 centimeters, work best, so that's big enough, you can draw on it. And then the center now, it's not 0, 0. I'll call it as X naught and Y naught. So any other point surrounding this circle is called XY. Okay, so relative to origin, of course. Okay, then I will draw a vertical line down, and this point is called X point. It's a negative value, yes. And then perpendicular line to the Y axis is the Y coordinate that actually form around the circle. Okay, then again, my X naught, Y naught is the center of my circle. Then what happened is I apply Pythagoras theorem. Okay, let me finish up with the label. So this is the point for X naught and Y naught, and then I actually form a Pythagoras theorem here. This is a right angle here. This is a radius. So this length here, let's call it D length, and this is the height length, H. So the D squared plus H squared is actually R squared, based on this diagram. Okay, you can name it A, B, C value, but I name it D distance, H value. So what is my D length now? Yes, D length, isn't it equals to the X length subtract the X naught length. X naught is my center of the circle. It depends on where you land the circle which you have drawn on a piece of paper of yours while you are watching this. You are strongly advised to actually draw this diagram while you're watching this video. You may pause this video anytime. Right? So my D length here is actually here, right? This length is actually the X coordinate subtract by the center of a circle X, isn't it? Then squared plus height is actually the Y minus Y naught squared, correct? Equals to R squared. So this is actually the center of circle, the fundamental thing of circle. The general equation for circle. For any circle, any equation related to circle, there's no X and Y term. And the X squared and Y squared, coefficient for X and Y squared will always be the same. That is how to differentiate a quadratic equation with equation of a circle. Let me give you an example. Okay, let me give an example. Let's say I have X subtract 3 squared plus Y plus 2 squared equals to 25. So immediately I can tell you where is the center of the circle. You just apply a negative value to the value you have seen here on the screen. So if a negative of the X value, it's actually 3, right? And then negative of the plus 2 value is negative 2. So I know the center of circle will be 3, negative 2. That's why it's called general equation. And then I will know the radius. Radius is a square root of that value. So r is 5 where? Easily, I was able to get the two information. You may use grapher, okay, to key in the equation and you get the shape. If you have actually scaled the window properly, then you get a circular, you can see actually a circle. I hope this video helps you, and I appreciate a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more upcoming video. Until then, bye.